Welcome back to V Rising. My name is Nilaus, and today we're going to talk about how to enslave humans to do our dirty work for us, which is of course something you'd want to do if you are a vampire overlord. If you've been following the previous episode, you can see that the base has evolved and we have now built everything into stone. We have a few more structures here and there. This episode will be focused on these guys. They are Miss Chimney and Jeffers. They are, of course, named after moderators who are in the chat. So all of this progress has been done on my previous live stream. So if you want to see the progression as we, progress in this game, then come to my live streams. They are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on Twitch TV/Nilaus at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So today we are going to look at how this works with these coffins. So you get this as part of your normal progression of the base, and then you will get the ability to make coffins, and I will make a couple more because, hey, you can never have too many servants. There we go. I built those. Bear in mind that they cost greater blood essence, so they're pretty expensive. I would also say that if you have these, then make sure you have one empty so that if you find a good unit out there in the world, then it's good to have them. So basically we're going to be talking a bit about how we capture them, how we equip them, what they can do for us, and how that works. That is the plan for today. So let's start by looking at an empty coffin. Insert a charmed human to start conversion. Alright, so a charmed human, that means we need to go out and charm some humans. And you can see that I have been successful a couple of times, so that is good. If we look at one of those where they are charmed, you can see here, they will have some stats or some characteristics here, where the location where they're from, Farbane Hunter, so you're better in the Farbane region, and tracking expertise, so you are better at locations that are for tracking. When we send them out, and tenacious strength, that's good for things that are in harsh environments. And currently, where you can see what they're doing, patrolling the castle, most of the time, for some reason, they find themselves being dead, and I don't understand why. That's something, because I have locked doors all the way around my castle, they have no way to get out, and yet they keep just turning up dead. Doesn't cost too much to get them back alive, but yeah, it's kind of weird that they keep dying. So what I'm gonna do is I will be going out to hunt a boss that they want, and that will be this Clive the Firestarter, because we want to get the alchemy table so we can get that, and also be able to get some sulfur. So that is who we want to go out and kill, and once we have that, we will be coming back and hopefully finding a good unit that we can enslave on the way back. So we made it over to the location where the boss is. We're just gonna kill him. I managed to find myself a level 100 warrior, so that's pretty good. We're gonna try to take out all these annoying deadites first. And we really want to try to not take too much damage from these. And they just hurt so much. This is unbelievable how much they actually hurt. I'll just eat. There we go. I really like the eating as a way to sort of kill, as a way to clean up some of these fights. There. Then just kill it. Oh, there he is. The boss is there. I want to be able to take out all the other stuff first. There we go. Good. Let's deal with the boss now, and hopefully no more ads. So we'll try to stay around this area. His thing is, well, explosives everywhere. Oh, I see ads over there. Really don't want those. And these just cluster out. There. Get as much in as possible. Come on. I am just not hitting him. That one. Well, that's actually good. And we wanted to use our dash to get out of the big one. Everything is now big. Okay. Oops, don't want to be there. Ah, get out. And jump in. Oops. And I think we got you. We got you. Perfect. So from here we can just harvest whatever sulfur we have in the area, and then we can head back and then see if we can get... I'd actually like to get a... Ooh, got something. We got a weapon, didn't we? It said a merciless something. Oh, merciless copper spear. That is glorious. That is really, really good. Yeah, so what I want to do is now, of course, head back. If you look at our map, I have a long way back and I can't teleport because I have stuff. So I'm going to just slowly go back. But on the way back, I'm going to look for a high quality something. I don't really know what, if it's going to be a rogue or if it's going to be a brute or... Well, I think I have a brute and I think I have a rogue. So maybe a worker would be ideal. In any case, we're going to be running back and then see if we can find anything that is interesting to complement our servant horde. Yes, that is going to be, and then we'll when I find something, we'll take a look at it. But other than that, just running on back home. So upon returning home, I did not find any candidates for enslaving. I did find one, but I accidentally killed the 63 worker. But we did get this this merciless copper tome, so we'll research that there. And then the other ones, we can't really do anything about that. First of all, I think I'd really like to build that, but the other two that I can't use, I will just throw them in here for making them into paper, not pepper, which it'll be useful. So I will just make that new weapon, since we have a new weapon. Crude emerald with whetstones and leather. Okay. Let's get those. Crude emeralds there. Whetstone is here. And I can't remember what the last one was. Wow, how do I forget these things so quickly? There. Merciless spear. Ah, leather. Okay, well, that's right over here. Yeah, that's leather. Hey, see, I found a horse. I actually found two. We should also be renaming those. And there, and there. We'll get another spear. Good, because I actually like fighting with a spear more than I like the fighting with the mace, because it's faster and, well, more pokey. There you go. What I then want to do is now I want to go out specifically to this area where there are workers, and I want to see if I can get a worker and see if I can charm them. So let's head out. It's almost nighttime, so that's pretty good. And let's hunt for a good worker for us. Alright, I couldn't find a good worker, so I'm going to take a bad worker instead. I'm just slapping him. There we go. And then we go to here. Dominating presence. And then we do the kiss. There. And you are now my friend. I'll grab all of that. And then we just have to run you home like this and protect you. I don't have normal spells while I'm in this release target, or... Okay, I can release target, but not really anything else. So I have my level 9 worker, but if we find something better, sure, we'll take it. That's not better, so we just poke you. It's a bit sad that I couldn't get a better worker than this. I'm just desperately looking if there's a new worker that spawned here. Okay, I guess we're also going to carry some silver home. And then we just run home. Close the door so they don't run away. And then ditch the silver first. There, ditch the silver. Now we need to get you in here and see if you are going to be useful. Convert. Worker type. Humble appearance. That's what I wanted. I wanted the humble appearance. So when blood quality is low, then there's also going to get low here, and faction bandits, that means they get in Fabian Hunter. But humble appearance is what I wanted because I know that there's a place for this. The quality, of course, is something you'd really want to go for better, but you know, I just accept that. Now that's gonna take 1.5 hours to get that done. If we had the proper room here, then if we look at the room here, it says crypt. So if it is if we have a crypt type, then we could have gotten some better. But instead of waiting for that, that's why I already have some here. So let's take a look at the throne and see how that works. The throne is actually taking quite a lot of, I think it's taking 4 of the greater blood essence and a bit of iron, so it's quite later that you get it, but we have just a tiny bit. So let's have a look at the throne and see how that works. So now we get an overview of the locations that we have explored. You can see I have not explored much up here, but just enough to get up and get a bit of iron here. And then I will be looking at where to go. So if I look at this, then I'm going to explain what each of these things is. So we have a bandit logging camp. I can add a person. It says humble appearance. That means if the person I assigned has humble appearance, then it will reduce the difficulty, that's 250, by 100. That's why I wanted the humble appearance. And Fabian Hunter, that means if I find anything in this area, they will have Fabian Hunter. If I find something up here, they'll have something else, and here there's something else. So basically, they're better at the locations that you find them at. So you want to assign someone, either they have to have more than 250 in score, and then if they have humble appearance, it makes it easier. So if we look at something else, bandit trapper camp, that's also humble appearance. You see why I wanted the humble appearance? Here there's one, a copper quarry, that's 300. I can assign 3 units here. I'll get back to this one once we assign someone. First, let's have a look at my 2 here. What I've done is I have given them pretty good gear. That's kind of the best gear I could sort of afford to give them, and that gives them 275 in gear score, which I think is nice. You can see here, that's tracking expertise. I think it's because you're a rogue, then you became a tracking expertise, and workers get the humble appearance and a... Jeff, what are you? Oh, I closed the door. Jeff, you are here. You are strength. I think that's because you are either a warrior or brute. I would guess warrior. I would guess brute, because warrior would probably be the one. If we look here, there's also one about military tactics. I think I saw one here. Yes, that one is about military tactics. I would guess that's warrior for military tactics, rogue for tracking expertise, brute for tenacious strength, and humble presence is the worker type. So that would kind of make sense, right? Those are the only types I have. There might be getting more types up here in the later on. But that means we need something that has a type. For example, here, if I assign Mistimini there, select, then instantly, because Mistimini has the tracking expertise, this gets reduced by 300 for all participants. And if I look at this, if I do a normal run, then because he has 275 and the challenge is 300, then if it's just on normal, 0 chance of success, 0 different chance of success, then it's going to be 75%. If I then make it a longer run, there's less chance of getting injured, there's more duration here, there's more chance of success, and there's also going to be more loot. But what I can also do is I can sign one more. So I'll sign here. So now they get plus 25 each, and that means they match up here, 300. So even if I do this, so honestly, I think that if I look at this, this is 300, and this is 300 against 300, that should be 100% chance. But even if I do this, then they're still going to be having a high chance of success. Even there's still going to be 100 here. How do I know? Well, if I remove you, this actually updates up here, so we can get all the way down to 55% chance of success and also higher chance of injury. But we'll assign both of them here and give them a short run so that we can actually do it in recording. And they'll only get some bone, they'll get some morning lilies, they'll get some grave dust. Grave dust is pretty nice, morning lily is also good. That's a good place to send them. Is there any other place I could send them? This would also be that with copper ore, clay, and Hell's Clarion. That's good. Actually, this one is probably the one I want the most, because I can get sulfur ore and it's ridiculously far away, so it's going to be super annoying. So let's actually send them here. If I send Miss Timney in, she will have 0% chance of success no matter what I do, because 275 versus 300. If I send Jeff in, he will have exactly, he'll have again the 75% chance because it reduced to 300 and he's 275. So I will be getting here, assigning both of them. There we go. They will now have 100%. And I'll do a reckless run and get some sulfur ore. This would also be nice. It's twice as much time, but not quite twice as much effort or twice as much output. I'll do this. Let the hunt begin. And now they're out here. And then that is now a countdown. So what are we going to do in the meantime for this countdown? Well, I think that the most obvious thing we want to do is actually go out and hunt a boss. And the one we want to hunt is the Ferocious Bear. Track the blood of the Ferocious Bear. And let's head out there towards that. We have found the cave for the bear. And it is also, we still have a bit of life left here. So we're going to go in with our 100% blood here. That is super nice, and we leave our horse outside. If you don't know where to get the horse, we'll come back to that. It's up here. You can find the horse pretty close, right? Actually, right up here. I don't know, somewhere up here. All right, let's go in and deal with this this guy. Do we want the pokey? I think we'll want to do that. Now. Ow, that's... Yeah, this guy hurts. Try to stay around this guy. This one. Ow. Good. Yep, saw that coming. Ow. It's gonna be really difficult for me to get opportunities to poke. Yeah. Poke the bear. That's gonna be a charge. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good spear. Right, so we got another boss taken out. There we go. No unsullied hearts. Oh well. In here, well, what do we have? Nothing particularly interesting to get. But well, we can go back, and then basically what we should be doing now is just waiting for our timer to be up again. And so we've been sitting here on our throne waiting for the timer to go down, and now it should be ready, at least almost. You can see here there's a nice icon for our new servant. Here we go, and this one will be called PJTR74. There we go, a worker who will be happily helping here. So there we go, looking good. And we are going to give you some equipment as well. So let's get some equipment for you. He's also level 3, so that's okay. And we'll go over here. I have luckily prepared a full set of equipment for him. Now I'm naming my... What? You look pretty blue. Wow. Okay. That was confusing. I'm naming these servants here after the moderators because what they do is in here they keep my house in order and keep making sure that nothing bad happens, which is exactly what the moderators are generally doing in my Twitch chat. So if you want to see them in action and see us constructing all of this, then come on over to Twitch chat and say hi to these glorious new friends we have here in base. And in the throne, are we ready to see them coming back? Nope, not yet. 5 minutes. All right. Well, that just means 5 minutes more of sitting on the throne and contemplating on death. And I think this is enough contemplation. If we look at our throne, we should be seeing that it is now 20 seconds left. I'm just going to leave it like this because I don't know if they're going to be walking in. We'll see some kind of icon over here that they returned, or they'll just sort of spawn here. So I want to see it exactly when they come back, just to so we can figure out. I'm hoping they come in through that door or that door, but I don't know how that's going to work. Or we'll just get an icon. Oh, there you go. Has returned a successful hunt and has returned from a successful hunt. Nice. Perfect. Look at that. Miss Chimney is carrying the loot. And what do we got? That is interesting. Yeah, that's not much. But, you know, hey, 300 and something. That's good. Oh, injured. I dipped my toes in holy water. Oh, sorry to hear that. That means for an hour you can't do that. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to endure that for a bit. And okay, let's see about Jeff, if he also dipped his toe. No, he's fine. He's fine. He'll do that. Dipped your toes in holy water. Okay, well, now we know. So for the next hour, we Miss Chimney will be not ready to go out. But, you know, we can already now sort of schedule the next one. Now we have PJTR, who is going to help go to this location. This is this one. Reason why I want to go is because I want paper. So the reason why I want paper, oh, there, injured. Peter, there we go. Oh, why you have slightly higher there. So you have 100% even on a reckless level. It's not a lot of paper. And I'll send Jeff as well. There we go. So that's twice as much paper, and they'll be away for 2 hours. Seems good. And they'll be easily able to do it. It would be tempting to just give it 4 hours, but yeah, it's 4 hours of playtime. That's the problem. So anyway, we'll do this, and then we'll let the hunt begin, and hopefully they'll come back with a lot of paper, which we need for just random researchers in the research lab. So goodbye, off you go, and they're off. So that is basically what I wanted to show in this episode on just how the enslavement works and what kind of the things you can do. Of course, we are going to have to get more of these. We'll have 5 of these, and we should be getting like 100%. When we see a 100% unit out there, we definitely should be using those for our minions here, and then we'll also be able to sort of always have some running out there and they'll come back with resources. So I think this is a cool way to sort of make sure that you get resources from the earlier parts of the game that you might still need, but you don't maybe get in the next one. I don't know if there's copper in the next zone, but maybe that's, for example, something like copper or sulfur might be annoying to go out and farm, but you can just send them out and they'll come back with copper and sulfur to the extent that you need it. Cool. So I'll be continuing this series. There'll be one of these episodes after each of my live streams, so you can join the live streams and be part of it, talk and design and just have a good time. Or you can, for example, watch these sort of let's try, showcase, guide, whatever we want to call it. I hope that you find it interesting, and I hope you want to keep watching. If you do, be sure to hit the like button. It helps a lot with the visibility, and also, of course, consider subscribing if you want to see more of this beautiful, awesome game on the channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.